Here we are with Scooter Gennett. Scooter, fighting for your batting title right now. How do you feel about your season and the season the Reds are having so far?
Well, I think I've had a pretty good year. I think I can do better, and that's the mindset that I've always had, and I've continued to grow as a player and get better pretty much as the years come on. So, individually, I think it's been a pretty good year, but it could definitely be better. But as a team, I think obviously we started out real tough. We were I want to say 3 or 4 and 15. Just not how you want to start. But as the season's progressed, our younger pitchers have grown. They've gotten better. Collectively as a team, we're in almost every ball game we play. We're having fun, and the second half has been pretty good. It could obviously be better, but what's important is that we finish strong and head into the off season with some confidence and knowing that we could compete and that we could play with the best of the best teams in baseball. And that's what's important. It's not how you start; it's how you finish and how you go into the off season and into spring training.
Talking about that young core of players that you have here in the Reds, how do you feel about next season? You think next season is going to be a closer race for you guys in the NLC Central?
I do, and I think everybody feels that way. There's things that we have to change, things that we have to get better, and that's where the off season, individually preparing yourself for a long year, but in spring training, I think spring training is going to be really important for us to work on the little things. Pickoffs, bunt defense, situational hitting, base running, those kind of things, getting good reads at second base with your secondary lead. That's what's going to make or break us next year, is those detailed things. I mean, we have the talent, we have guys that throw hard and have good stuff. We got to put it together in a way that it could translate consistently out in the field.
Now, on a personal matter now, what do you think has made Scooter Gennett the best hitter this year in the National League? What do you think about your evolution as a hitter has made you a better hitter through the years?
Like I said before, just growing as a player, being willing to get better and not be satisfied with what you've done. I think every player here has that mindset. I don't know if it's as consistent as how mine is every day, that I expect more out of myself, that I'm trying to get better, trying to learn new things. But also you got to understand how you are as a player and what works, what doesn't work, and just try to consistently put yourself in a position to have success. And if it's continually doing something that doesn't work for you, then you're not really putting yourself in a consistent spot to have success. So that's the biggest thing for me, staying within myself, knowing what works for me, and just trying to do it more consistently, not just once every 4 at-bats, but 2 and then 3, and then now it's like every at-bat I'm up there, I know what I need to do, and when I make a mistake, I know what I did wrong. Now,
what have you learned from a player like Joey Votto, a leader, a consistent hitter in this league for many years?
Well, seeing him play every day, seeing his approach, he's very consistent. He's very competitive, and that stuff rubs off on you. But when it comes to kind of picking his brain a little bit, I've learned a lot of stuff, and it's more preparation, what he's looking for, certain pitches are on the mound and stuff like that. That's the biggest thing.
Now you have Yadiel Rivera here. Where have you guys met before? How do you guys know each other?
We played with the Brewers together. I consider Yadi my Latino brother from another mother. He's a good guy. He just needs to get out there and get consistent at bats, and they'll see what he can do.
All right, last one for you. What are you gonna do on the off season? What did you do? Did you relax for a couple of months, or you keep working?
Relax for maybe a few weeks. Start hitting off the tee a little bit, making sure I don't lose my swing, and then early December is when everything starts to get ramped up. Workouts, hitting every day, taking ground balls, doing all that stuff.
All right, thank you, Scooter.
No problem.